Welcome to the love ecosystem, a co creation through and via infinite love. But before that, I want you to tell me and share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? What is the first thought that comes to mind when you think of the word love ecosystem? When you think of that, how does it make you feel, or what feeling comes up? And what do you think it means, or what meaning does it carry in this life or to you? So, once again, I'm Yassminne, your self love coach and mentor. And as I promised, I'm going to be going live on YouTube, but I'm yet to receive all my subscriptions. I already have 13, and for them, I'm really, really grateful. I'm blessed to have these 13 subscribers. So thank you so much for subscribing, and I'm looking forward to welcoming more and more subscriptions. And also, please feel free to share and like any video that you enjoyed watching, and let this love ecosystem grow. Yeah. So let me define to you in simple language what an ecosystem means, if you don't already know it, obviously. But it means a circle of life. A circle of life, a geographic location that holds a space for living beings and also non living beings, right? And when I think of an ecosystem or the circle of life, it would only thrive if it has the right ingredients. And yes, these ingredients could be natural elements that need to exist for for this ecosystem to thrive and to be sustainable. In a word, in a world that's always talking about sustainability. But when I think of it, I think of three key ingredients that need to be there in that ecosystem for it to really thrive and grow. The first is love, the second is peace, and the third is harmony, you know? And thinking about that, it makes me think that Infinite Love, my company, is a space that wants to create a love ecosystem for humans to create that within themselves. And I want to show you how it would look like to have a love ecosystem. Bear with me here, you know? And for them to expand that love ecosystem across their life through their relationships and through the people in their lives and through their aspects of their lives, or maybe even become the inspiration or the living example or the leaders who create that role model for other people to be inspired to create their own love ecosystems. You know, there's one thing that I always ask people when I have my corporate talks is, who is the most important person in your life? And take some time to think about that. And when I ask people this question, usually I'm met with responses like my mom, my dad, my grandfather, my grandmother, my grandchildren, my brother, my sister, my husband, my wife, etc., my children, you know? And some people even name their pets or their lands or their countries or their home or their plants. And that's all okay. But then I tell them, think about this for a moment. What is the purpose of all these relationships if you don't exist? What is the meaning of having these relationships if you're not there? If there's no life, is there meaning? Think about that. And then people are like, it's me. Yes, it is you. Because you are the most important person in your life. If you don't exist, your life does not exist. If you don't exist, this relationship and that relationship and that relationship does not exist. And yes, life is all about relationships, but primarily it's all about building that relationship with yourself. You are not your circumstances. You are not your emotions. You are not who you are told you are or you think you are. You are way beyond that, and you will only discover that if you put yourself on journeys of self discovery. So you can build the foundations and build that love ecosystem. And with me saying that, I want to start by telling you that I have three main offerings. First offering is self love journeys, and these are one on one sessions with me that will go between 75 minutes to 90 minutes, and they will go in stages. This offering or this journey is going to be for 3 months, 12 weeks in total, a session every week. And each session every month is going to carry a different theme. The first month is going to be about awakening to infinite love. That's this phase of self discovery and initiation into self love. The second month is about reflections and building that awareness and healing and integration. And the third month is for you to put down certain dreams, desires, or goals that will help you or allow you to take aligned action that's coming from your heart, that is aligned with the new decisions that you've made based from a space of self love after you've discovered and understood who you are. And then you start making decisions that you become dedicated to. And once you're dedicated to these decisions, you're going to start making small tweaks, changes in habits, changes in ways of thinking to integrate that into your life so that you can create a different or co create and manifest a different life that is filled with self love. That's the first offering. The second offering is group sessions, 12 weeks of group sessions. It's going to be mainly 10 weeks, and two are bonuses that come to you that you can do them anytime around the session, but it's mainly 10 weeks. It's called Sensual Awakenings. It's the awakening of the feminine power within you. It is womb journeys. It's about healing distorted masculine, distorted feminine aspects, embodying who you truly are, raising boundaries, creating sacred boundaries within yourself, opening up to your intuition and to your senses, to your inner knowing, to your intuition, and magnetizing through your heart. And the third offering is going to be mastering your intuition. It's going to be over a period of 6 weeks. And then after that, we're going to have monthly community calls. 6 weeks to discover what is your innate nature, what is your predominant sense that you have through your intuition. How do you get guided by your intuition? So you again go through that self-discovery. And then from that space, I'm going to teach you certain techniques on how to use your intuition in your daily life and how to enforce it and build that trust within yourself. Intuition has been my biggest gift on my journey. I've always followed my intuition, be it an inner knowing, be it something that has led me or that has been guided through my heart, or be it me seeing certain things or listening and hearing my inner voice, you know, or through smell. It could be anything. And all these journeys go hand in hand. You can start with any of them. In addition to these three main offerings, I want to say that I also am very open to corporate wellness talks to talk about empowerment, inspiration, mindfulness. Empowerment is a state of being, it's also being mindful, you know, to talk about effective communication, to discover how there's a gap between my model of the word and your model of the word and how you can make them meet. Apart from speaking from the heart, which I know a lot of corporates still dismiss, but it's very, very important. But even that, we can still talk about these things. I also do sound healing using crystal singing bowls, and we can have that as well, because I see more and more corporates are becoming aware about how important it is to provide employees with these timeouts where they can experience meditations, mindfulness, where they can experience sound healing, you know, because Vibrations are around us all the time. There are a lot of sounds that we don't hear around us. There are dominant sounds and there are hidden sounds. It's like our skin, it's like everything else that we have. It's like our subconscious mind. We have things that we're conscious about. We have things that we are unconscious or that are hidden in our subconscious. Yeah. So I'm also open for corporate wellness talks. So stay tuned for the release of the dates for my groups, for the Sensual Awakenings and for Master Your Intuition. And obviously the one-on-one sessions are open anytime. So get in touch with me on my email, info@YasInfiniteLove.com, or you can even message me here. You can comment here and I'll get in touch with you. And that's about it. You are the most important person in your life. Remember that and cherish that. And only when you value yourself so much that you're going to start valuing other aspects of life. You will start valuing nature so much. You will start valuing people in your life so much because now you're no longer seeing them. You're seeing them in a different way. You're having that self-love and that compassion. You're no longer coming from a space of judgment towards them. Because everything that we judge is lying in our shadows. This is still something that we need to work on. Otherwise, we won't be judging anybody. We would be respecting and honoring everybody's journey as it is. And we would love them as they are. That's unconditional love, right? So make sure if you are looking forward to a different year, a different day, a different moment, a different you, to unearth your own wisdom, make sure you stay tuned for whatever I'm going to be releasing, for the dates that I'm going to be releasing, because I'm really, really looking forward to welcoming you into Infinite Love's ecosystem, because we are creating an ecosystem. We're going to make that thrive and we're going to make that grow so that it touches as much as possible. It touches people's lives and the lives of every single being, because even plants are living beings. Yes, they don't speak like us, they don't breathe like us, they don't dress like us. Even animals are living beings. So when we create that love ecosystem, we're creating it for everybody so that we can treat them with kindness and love and compassion. So we can have love, peace, and harmony. From my heart to yours, from Yas with infinite love, I look forward to welcoming you into my space.